Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Margos from Margos Budget, and in today's video we are going to budget our January 31st paycheck. So if you're new here, I do get paid on the 15th of the month and then at the end of each month. So my paycheck today falls on the 31st. My next paycheck will be falling on February 14th, and so any bills or expenses that comes up between January 31st and February 13th, that's what we're going to budget for on this paycheck. As you can see, I started to fill in how much we'll be budgeting, and then a couple of my fixed expenses, because I recorded this video and then I got some interruption and then I lost everything, right? So I don't know what happened. I don't know if lately I noticed that when I'm recording, and then if a phone call comes in, it just cut off my video, right? It doesn't pause it, it just ends it. So I'm hoping that nobody will call me, which I think people will most likely call me, but hopefully not. So let's get into the video, guys. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to all my returning viewers. Thank you for joining me today on this paycheck budget. Okay, so the amount that we're gonna budget for is $1,585.29. So that is our budgeted amount. For our fixed expenses, we're gonna budget for the house is $850. That's gonna be paid on February 1st. Our bank fee is gonna come out on January 31st for $16.95. And then our house gas, which is due also on the 1st, is going to be $50. That is pretty standard. My son's cell phone bill is due on the 12th of the month, and that's for $42.04. So these are the four bills that we're going to be paid for this paycheck. The total amount, let's put that on a calculator very quickly, is $850. 16.95 and 50 and 42.04. So $958.99. Okay, so let's get over to our daily expenses, which is our grocery, gas, eating out, and spending. So for grocery, we're going to budget $150. And keep in mind, if you don't know, this is my portion of the grocery bill. Our grocery bill is about $300 for the 2 weeks. My husband will contribute $150 as well. It's just three of us, me, my husband, and my youngest son is 14 years old. And even though 14-year-old, he eats a lot because he plays ball, and yes, so but that is actually doable for us. And then for my gas, it's $120. For eating out, it's going to be $40, which is $20 per week. And then for my spending, I usually give myself $40. But I'm gonna give myself the $40, but I'm gonna put the $40 into sinking funds. So I'm just gonna put it here for now. So when I do my cash stuff, I'll know I'm gonna move it over to the sinking funds. So let's put that on a calculator. So $150 plus $120 for gas, which is about $60 a week. It costs me for gas, just driving back and forth to work. Now I'm pretty much going to work anywhere from 3 days a week to 4 days a week, depends on how I feel. And but yeah, maximum well, I said minimum 3 days I'll be going into the office. And it's winter time. I'm trying not to go in the office, but I have a staff that I need to go in, because they do go in 3 days a week as well. So so that's $270, $270, and then $40 for eating out and $40 for spending, which is $350. I do have to drive to another city to go to work. I live in the city of Toronto, and then I drive to another city to go to work. So and it's mostly highway driving. So it do take some gas per week to get to that city. And all right, so okay, so these supposed to go to saving, and I put it into debt. These are not my debt. So for debt, there's nothing for debt. So pretend I'm going to move these up into saving. So my monthly plus my 2025 challenge, I'm going to give myself $25. For my month ahead, I'm just going to put $10. I'm trying to build this up a little bit. Last year I got to a little bit, completing 2, 3, or 4 month ahead funds, and I had to take that money out and then restart back in January. So I'm just trying to build that up. I'm also trying to build up the emergency fund. You'll see that in my next video that I'm gonna go Godzilla to get that up in 2 months to $1,000. So you'll see that in my my next video. So my Looney Tooney Tuesday is going to get $40. So that's going to be $20 per week. My sinking funds, I'm not putting anything in there because I'm going to put that money here. My teeny tiny Thursday, that's also going to get $40. And then for my emergencies fund, that's not going to get any money. Any challenges that I completed from these savings challenges, I'm going to either put it towards sinking funds or emergency fund. I find that I really need to build these 2 categories up very, very quickly because I'm constantly going into my saving challenges to take money out. So I figured, you know what, let's just ramp up these 2 categories and then just start saving back again, right? So you'll see that into my next video going forward. I'm gonna be switching up a few things, right? My goal is to build a sinking funds in 2 months. By the end of March. So yeah, so that would be 3 paycheck. That would be my February 15, February 29, and then March 15, and then March 29 paycheck. 4 paycheck. I'm trying to complete the challenging myself to build up that emergency fund. And yes, so you'll see that. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to watch me on my debt-free journey as well, and to build up all my savings, yes, for 2025. So let's get a total on this, my saving. So $25, can't see. So $25 for my monthly saving. For my month ahead is $10. My Looney and Tooney Tuesday is $40, and then for my teeny tiny is also $40. So that is $115. $115. So let's do a summary here, and yes, let's get a summary. So what I'm budgeting for is $1585.29. My bills $958.99. Cash envelope is $350. Saving is $115. Nothing towards my debt, so these are coming out. See, these are outflow. This is the inflow. And let's put this on a calculator. Okay, so 1585.29 minus 958.99 equal minus 350 minus, okay, something is wrong here. Oh, hold on, guys. I know what happened. Capital one. Sorry, guys. Capital one. I totally forgot about capital one. This is for my debt, though. And we're just going to move savings down here. Okay. So if capital one is going to be 152.35. So I am paying off capital one. Yes, this month. My goal is to pay for my next my debt is to get at least one of my debt paid off for that month. It might take, for some debt it might take me 1-2 months, sometimes some it might take me 3 to 4 months, something like that. But for the smaller ones, I'm trying to pay that down in that month, right? If you haven't watched my debt free video or my debt update video, go back and look at my one that I posted this month, earlier on this month, and then I will be posting another one in the next few days to give an update of how much I've paid off on my debt and where I'm at currently. So let's minus the 152.35 and then 115 for our saving leaves me with $8.95, and that is gonna stay into my buffer. That's gonna stay in my buffer and build up. So what I'm gonna do is, one other thing is, I'm gonna move everything the next paycheck the day before or maybe the night before, and then move that into a savings. So I just zero out my checking account, and then my new paycheck will go in, just to try to save as little bit as much as possible, right? Small amounts adds up, guys. So yeah, this is my budget for my January 31st pay, and I will come back on the January, sorry guys, I keep saying January, February 13 to do a closeout of this budget also. So thank you for joining me, and have yourself a fantastic weekend. Thanks again, and take care, guys. Goodbye.